Hello, hello! Welcome back.
Hey!
Thank you for joining us. So we've just filmed a dumbbell leg workout. The reason why we did it is because we go to the gym usually in the mornings, and sometimes we have to go in the evenings.
And it is so busy.
It's too busy, so I end up doing cardio, which I don't particularly want to do all the time.
Or abs, which we know we have to do, but we hate doing.
Yeah. So we decided to film a dumbbell workout that you can just take the dumbbells to in a corner. It turned out to be a really good session, really targeted our hamstrings, quads and our glutes mainly, and we've put in like
some calf workouts.
Yeah, an exercise for calf workouts too, just to fit that in. We hope you enjoy it. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy it, and if
And
you're
we're also going to start our Instagram profile with a few small clips of workouts on there, so take a look at that. We'll let you know what it's called when it's up. Enjoy!
Thank you!
So to start off the workout, we're going to do reverse lunges. You're going to want to stand with your feet together and your torso upright, holding 2 dumbbells in your hands by your side. This will be your starting position. Step back with your right leg and place your foot on the floor behind you. Lower your upper body by bending your knees, but keep your torso upright. Inhale as you go down. Push up with your back foot and go back to the starting position and exhale. Then step back with your left leg and repeat until you've done 10 reps on each leg. Like we said in the intro of the video, the only weight that you're going to need throughout the whole workout are dumbbells. And we use 2 10 kg dumbbells. So your quads are mainly targeted for this exercise. It's also good at targeting your glutes and your hamstrings and even your calves. Using the dumbbells for these lunges works your upper arms and your shoulders too because of the added weight. So then we're going to move into walking lunges. You're going to start with your feet shoulder width apart and hold a dumbbell in each hand. We use 2 10 kg dumbbells. Step forward with one leg and bend both knees simultaneously to lower your body. Lower your body until your back knee gets as close to the floor as possible without touching it. Drive through your front foot and extend your knee as you stand up, and then step forward and lunge with your opposite leg. Do 10 lunges forward and 10 lunges back. So the walking lunges works your quads when you push off, and it's a contraction of your quads that actually let you stand back up. The downward motion works your hamstrings and your glutes, and they're fully activated when your movement is slow and very controlled. They also help to improve your balance and your stability, and let's face it, we all know it ain't my strongest point. So the third exercise is going to be static lunges. You're going to stand with one foot directly in front of the other and both feet should be facing forward. You should have just the toes of your back foot on the ground with your heel up, and hold both dumbbells by your side. We've got 2 10 kg dumbbells again. Bend your knees so you lower your body down and your knees are at a 90-degree angle. Keep your back straight and your chest up. Push through your heel back to the point where your knee is extended, and repeat this with your right leg for 10 reps and then move on to your left leg. You do need some level of balance for this one, but keep practicing and you will get it. I mean, Naz can just about do them and she has a very limited amount of balance, so you know it is doable. So this variation of a lunge is a really good low impact exercise, and it puts less pressure on your joints, so it's a more downfall with my dodgy knees. The same as reverse and walking lunges, these ones target your quads, hamstrings and your glutes, and this too also helps to improve your balance and your stability. Moving on to goblet squats, you're going to stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart and hold a dumbbell with both of your hands right in front of your chest. You should be looking straight forward with your shoulders back and your spine straight. Bend both of your knees simultaneously and squat down. Keep your back as straight as you possibly can. As you squat down, push your knees outwards and keep your weight on your heels. When standing back up from the squat, drive through your heels, extend your knees and your hips and return to the starting position. Repeat for 15 reps. We used a 15 kg dumbbell. This type of squat has the same muscle engagement as other squats, so they work your glutes, your quads and your hamstrings to a lower extent. They're a good variation to back weighted squats because it puts the load towards the front of your core and it helps to work your quads more, and it also helps to take the strain off your back too. The dumbbells help to work your shoulders and your upper arms as well. So the next one are dumbbell squats. This exercise has the exact same technique as the goblet squats. The only difference is you're holding two dumbbells either side of you instead of holding a dumbbell in front of your chest. Remember to keep your spine straight and make sure you don't round your back. Squeeze your glutes on your way up. We used two 10 kg dumbbells and did 15 reps of these. These ones are a compound movement that strengthen the lower body. The main muscles that are targeted are your glutes and your quads, and again to a lesser extent your hamstrings. The glutes are worked when you're returning back up to your standing position. Your quads are worked when you're straightening your knees and raising your body. And lastly, the hamstrings are used when you are lowering your body during the squat, and adding a dumbbell intensifies the exercise and makes your muscles work a little harder. We're then going to move on to split squats. I've no idea why they're called split squats because they look a lot like lunges to me, but there we are. You're going to start with your rear foot elevated onto a bench and your front foot forward on the floor in front of you. Hold a dumbbell in each hand by your side. This will be your starting position, and again we use two 10 kg dumbbells. Flex your knee and your hip to lower your body down. I find this exercise a little bit difficult, but play around with the positioning of your front foot until you feel comfortable enough to lunge down. Drive through your heel to extend your knee and hip to the starting position, and make sure you do 10 reps on each leg. Split squats target your legs and your hips, but they mainly work your quads. The hamstrings and your glutes act as like stabilizers. Holding the dumbbells for this one can help to target your shoulders and your muscles too, but they do require a little coordination. Then going to move on to stiff leg deadlifts. Hold a couple of dumbbells by your side, and I bet you can't guess what weight we used. Stand up with your torso straight and your legs either shoulder width apart or slightly narrower than shoulder width apart, and your knees should be slightly bent. That will be your starting position. Keep your knees still, bend at your waist and lower the dumbbells. Make sure you keep your back straight. Bend down until you feel a stretch in your hamstring, and then lift your torso back up again by extending your hips, and until you're back in the starting position, and repeat for 10 reps. Deadlifts are known for targeting the back part of your upper legs and your glutes. Adding dumbbells or any weight really puts more of an emphasis on your back muscles as well, and it obviously adds resistance to the exercise too. going to move on to a different kind of deadlift. These are called staggered stance deadlifts. Hold 2 dumbbells by your side. Again, you know what weight we used. Stagger your stance with one foot back and the other foot forward. Your back heel should be off the ground and your front foot should be flat on the floor. Bend at your hip, lower the dumbbells and keep your shoulders back. You should feel a stretch in the hamstring of your front leg. Then return to the standing position, and we did 10 reps on each leg. As Naadia said before, this is a little variation of standard deadlifts. The difference in stances puts more of an emphasis on your front leg while your back leg acts as a little stabiliser. This style of deadlifts gives your hips a little bit more freedom to move because there's a greater range of motion. The dumbbells do make it a little bit more difficult, but you can obviously do them without it. I've only done this style of deadlifts a couple of times, but my hamstring was sore for days afterwards. Next are laying dumbbell hamstring curls. You're going to lay down on a mat so the front of your body is flat on the floor. Pick up the dumbbells from the floor with your feet, securing it between the arches of both of your feet. Extend your legs and this will be your starting position. Bend your knees and slowly curl the dumbbell up towards your glutes and then extend both of your legs again. Complete this for 10 reps. You'll really feel the burn with this one in your hamstrings when you bring the dumbbells towards your glutes because your hamstrings are the ones that are responsible for creating the movement. Your hip flexor muscles are also used when bringing the dumbbells up to your glutes and taking them back down again. So the next exercise we do are standing calf raises. You're going to stand with your torso upright, holding 2 dumbbells in your hands by your side. This is going to be your starting position. With your toes pointing forward, raise both of your heels off the floor and contract your calves. Hold the top contraction for about a second. Then lower your heels back to the starting position. Repeat this for 15 reps. Just like the name of the exercise of this one, the calf muscles are targeted. To be honest, I feel the burn up the back of my legs and my glutes too. Adding the dumbbells on both sides adds resistance and increases the intensity of the exercise as well. Thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe and share the video if you've enjoyed it because it'll support the channel, and we'll hopefully be posting another video next Sunday.